Hey you guys, today I wanted to break down the forms associated with the Keyblade form changes. Forms are triggered when you activate a form change. You can't choose which form you go into when you trigger this, since the form is tied to the Keyblade and form change. For example, with double air guns and magic launcher, Sora will always go into element form when they are activated. You can't just decide that you want to use Blitz Form with double air guns. The transformation just automatically changes Sora into element form. Each form has specific abilities and a playstyle associated with each one. The forms I'm going to be talking about today include Guardian Form, Strike Form, Element Form, and Blitz Form. I've already done breakdowns for Second Form, Rage Form, and Ultimate Form, so I won't be talking about those in this video. Let's start with Guardian Form. Guardian Form is associated with 3 Keyblades: Hero's Origin, Honey Spout, and Classic Tone. This form changes Sora's clothes to a goldish yellow color. A diamond pattern can be seen on his pants as well as his jacket, and different shades of yellow are seen on his jacket and gloves. Toy form changes Sora's clothes to a golden yellow color. The checkered pattern on his pants also changes to a gold color. Monster form has the same jacket as base form, but his fur changes yellow and the stripes on his face, arms, and legs change to a pinkish color. Pirate form changes his bandana yellow as well as his cufflinks and his undershirt. His coat has the diamond pattern on the underside of it, and his hat sports 3 diamonds on it as well. Let's talk about the abilities associated with Guardian Form. Aerial Recovery is the first ability, and this lets Sora recover in the air after taking damage. Barrier is an ability that makes Sora's guard block any attack from any direction instead of just in front of himself. The next ability, Counter Blast, changes Sora's reprisal. This sends surrounding foes flying backwards. High Jump is self-explanatory. Sora can jump higher the longer you hold the jump button. Combo Master allows Sora to continue his combo even if his attack misses an enemy. Second Chance lets you retain at least 1 HP if you take an attack while at 2 HP or higher, while Withstand Combo lets you retain at least 1 HP if you are stuck in a combo while at 2 HP or higher. Hidden Potential increases your strength and magic when you are up against a powerful enemy. What I think this means is that if you are at a certain level below the enemies you are fighting, you'll get a boost to both your strength and magic. The last ability associated with Guardian Form is the Defender ability, which has the ability to increase Sora's defense by 2 when his HP is at 25% or below. Guardian Form is a defensive form, as can be seen by Counter Shield's unique counter ability, as well as the Barrier and Counter Blast abilities. Abilities such as Defender, Second Chance, and Withstand Combo also show that this form is for defense and for staying alive. An interesting thing I noticed with this form is that every Keyblade associated with it is received either from worlds that have played a big part in Sora's growth, or from people that are close to him. There are also places or people that have been with Sora in each numbered title. Hero's Origin is the Keyblade received from Olympus. Hercules is seen in Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, and helps Sora grow stronger. Honey Spout is received from the Winnie the Pooh book. This book is also visited in all 3 titles and plays a key part in Sora's growth. The last one received is from playing Classic Kingdom, which shows Sora and Mickey teaming up to get through various challenges. Mickey has of course been seen in all 3 titles. I don't know if this was planned, but it's a cool little correlation I found, that all 3 of the Guardian Form Keyblades come from people that are special to Sora. Let's move on to Element Form. There are only 2 Keyblades associated with this form: Shooting Star and Ever After. Element Form changes Sora's clothes to a blue color. Stars adorn Sora's pants and jacket in this form as well. Toy Form changes Sora's clothes to a blue color, and the checkered pattern on his pants changes to a blue pattern as well. Monster Form has Sora's fur changing to a blue color, and his stripes change to white. Pirate Form changes his bandana, cufflinks, and undershirt to blue, and stars can be seen on the underside of his coat as well as on the side of his hat. Let's move on to the abilities associated with Element Form. The first ability is High Jump, which we've already talked about, but this lets Sora jump higher the longer you hold down the jump button. Double Flight is an ability that gives Sora a second jump if you press the jump button while in midair. Combo Master, as I said before, lets Sora continue his combo even if his attacks miss an enemy. Leaf Bracer allows Sora to finish casting recovery magic even if he is getting attacked. Magic Combo Thrift is an ability that reduces the cost of a magic cast by 1 for each successive magic cast. For example, the base form of Fire costs 10 MP, but if you chain together multiple casts of Fire, it will go from costing 10 MP for the first cast, to 9 MP for the second cast, to 8 MP for the third, and so on. This goes really nicely with the next ability, Magic Galvanizer, which increases the damage the longer your magic combo goes on for. Magic Treasure Magnet also pairs well with the previous 2 abilities. This ability collects any prizes dropped from enemies no matter how far away they are. MP Haste Again recharges your MP 30% faster than usual when you run out. Hidden Potential is here as well, which we've already talked about. Element Form is obviously a magic form, but I also think it is made to be a ranged form. Most attacks can be used from far away, and with Mirage Staff, the most powerful attack has Sword creating multiple mirages and shooting at the enemy. Most of the double air guns and the magic launcher attacks are projectile attacks as well. Also, with all the focus on magic, such as rewarding you for chaining attacks together, makes me certain that this form is all about staying back and attacking from outside the range of enemies. My last piece of evidence is the magic treasure magnet. The description says that if you attack with magic, you will collect the prizes dropped no matter how far away they are. Again, this is rewarding you for staying back and using magic to pick off enemies. Anyways, let's move on to Strike Form. There are 3 Keyblades associated with this form: Favorite Deputy, Happy Gear, and Wheel of Fate. Strike Form changes Sword's clothes to a red color. A camo pattern can be seen on his pants and jacket. Also, on the back of his hood, a crown as well as fleur-de-lises can be seen. Toy Form changes Sora's clothes red, and his checkered pants show some red in it as well. Monster Form changes Sora's fur to an orangish color, and his stripes turn a pinkish color. Pirate Form changes Sora's bandana and cufflinks to a red color. His undershirt is changed to gray and red. A camo pattern can be seen on the underside of his coat, and 3 fleur-de-lises can be seen on his hat. There are not many abilities associated with Strike Form. There are Combo Master and Hidden Potential, which we have already talked about, and Omega Finale. Omega Finale allows Sora to perform a combo finisher at any point during the combo by pressing the jump button. This is actually the same ability that Sora had while he was in Valor Form in Kingdom Hearts 2. Strike Form seems to be focused on dealing with mobs. Most of the attacks seen from the form changes associated with Strike Form show AoE kinds of attacks, and the combo finishers had wide reach as well. The ability to quickly move to the combo finisher can be used to create a safe area around yourself. So this form definitely seems like it's good for tons of enemies and for keeping the area around yourself safe. Let's move on to our last form, Blitz Form. There are 3 Keyblades associated with this form: Crystal Snow, Nano Gear, and Grand Chef. Blitz Form changes Sora's clothes to a green color. Flames adorn Sora's pants, and it seems like a camo pattern covers his jacket. Toy Form changes Sora's clothes to a green color, and his checkered pattern is completely black instead of the black to gray pattern seen in his base form. Monster Form changes Sora's fur to a bright green color, and his stripes change to a blue color. Pirate Form changes his bandana, cufflinks, and undershirt to a green color. A camo pattern can be seen on the underside of his coat, and a flame adorns his hat. Let's look at the abilities associated with Blitz Form. The first ability is Air Slide, which Sora has 3 of. This lets Sora dash while airborne, and the more you stack, the farther you go. Glide allows Sora to glide around if you hold the jump button while in midair. There are also 3 Super Slide abilities, which is an ability tied to flow motion. This increases the distance you can air dash with flow motion. Again, there's 3 of these, so you can stack them to go farther while dashing in flow motion. Combo Master is in this form as well. HP Walker is an ability that lets Sora recover HP as he walks or runs around. MP Walker does the same thing, except that his MP is recovered as he walks and runs around. MP Hastera makes Sora's MP recharge 20% faster when it runs out. The last ability associated with Blitz Form is Hidden Potential. Blitz Form seems to be focused on movement. Multiple air slides and flow motion dashing abilities maxes out your movement speed, and abilities such as HP Walker and MP Walker encourage the player to keep moving. The combo finishers with Blizzard Blades and Nano Arms, which are the only form changes that don't echo previous form changes, are focused on enemies in front of Sora rather than clearing out an area around Sora. So I want to say that this form is probably best for single enemies or bosses. With single enemies, you can move around them a lot and you don't have to worry about dodging multiple enemies. So you can focus on one enemy, use quick, hard-hitting attacks, and also be able to run around them and get back your HP or MP if you need to. With bosses, there's usually a lot of space to move around in, and again, there's not many enemies, so you don't have to focus on dodging and can move around and recover HP and MP when you need it. Anyways, that is all the time I have for today. I'm pretty active on Twitch, YouTube, Discord, and Twitter, so be sure to follow the links in the description below to stay updated. Click the card on screen to watch some other breakdowns I've done on the various form changes you can use in Kingdom Hearts 3. Subscribe or share this with someone you think will like it, and I will see you in the next video.